everybody, Skyline Tribe, Jessica here. I decided to try something new. I don't know about you, but my inbox is always flooded with long emails, and I thought it would be fun to try something a little different. You can let me know what you think about this, but I would like to share some points of some upcoming events going on in Skyline Tribe with you a little differently through a vlog, a little video log. So I have 4 things that I want to share with you, and then I want to give you a free gift, which is to share something with you that I think is a really powerful, simple yogic technique that can be beneficial for everyone, but especially those who may be suffering from low back pain. All right. The 4 items I want to share, first of all, if you haven't checked it out already, I have a brand new website I'm really excited about. It's there to serve you and to give you an opportunity to learn more about yoga, tai chi, or breathwork, or whatever interests you, in a way that helps you in your personal practices to take care of yourself. And on the website is the calendar, which is really like the hub where you can know everything that is going on in Skyline Tribe. If you are at the Botanical Gardens or Verano, of course, you're still going to sign up through those platforms like always. But there are other things that I'm offering that are happening outside of those platforms. So on my calendar, you can see everything. So I invite you to get on there, create an account if you haven't already, check out the calendar, and maybe look at the vlog. The last thing I shared on the blog was a 10-minute breathwork exercise for peace and tranquility. So that might be helpful to you too. The second thing is a new class called Stroll in the Park. And some of you, if you've been coming to class, have heard me talk about this a little bit. Stroll in the Park is an opportunity to have a little fun, lean into adventure a little bit. We're going to explore as a group some parks in Martin and St. Lucie County, and each time it will be at a different place. To start, all of the parks I've selected have paved paths, so there will not be any hiking per se, like on uneven ground. You don't have to be able to walk any long distances or anything. Everywhere we're going, there will be benches. You can walk a short distance and come back and sit on the bench if you need to rest. Or if you're a person who really loves to walk, you can go as far as you want. I'll be teaching a couple techniques: mindful walking, walking meditation, tai chi walking, and Japanese walking. Over the course of a month, we'll learn those 4 techniques. And we'll play with some breath exercises and postural tips that can make walking feel really good to your body. So I hope you'll check that out and maybe consider joining me. The third thing I wanted to share is a class that's coming back. I had last year and we kind of been on a hiatus, but we're going to start again in March with online gentle chair exercise. This class is a short format class, so about 30 minutes of exercise. The class is about 45 minutes with like check-in and saying hello to everyone, and then any questions that might come up throughout the exercises. But it's a gentle exercise, and it's only about 30 minutes. The whole class can be done in the chair, or those who are feeling up to it, there will be opportunities to stand and use the chair as a balance aid to strengthen the feet and legs and improve balance and proprioception that way. So this class will be held on Zoom. I'm really excited about it because it basically means anyone can attend this class from anywhere. So whether you're interested for you, or maybe a loved one or a friend that doesn't live nearby, that can't get out of the house to exercise, perhaps you could pass that on to them. Finally, my 4th announcement is the book club. And, oh wait, I missed something. I also have a new Tai Chi class starting in the evenings at Lala next door, downtown Stuart. That starts at the end of March. You can check that out on the calendar. Okay, and finally, the book club. So let me grab the book. So this is the book we'll be reading. Peace is Every Step. And whether you did the last book with us or not, it doesn't matter. If you're interested at all in joining or doing this read with the Skyline Tribe Community Book Club, you're welcome to join us. I love this book. It is an introduction to mindfulness and living life in a way that helps us feel more peace and joy within. And I've given this book away to many people over the years, and I just keep buying myself another copy. It's a really beautiful book, and I am excited to see what y'all think of it when you read it. So it is a short read, and what we're going to do is just buy your copy if you're interested, and shoot me a message or tell me in class that you're interested in joining the book club. And you can start reading it on your own, and then sometime, probably the end of March or beginning of April, we will announce soon the location and time and date of when we'll meet to discuss the book. And I'm so excited because one of our own members at Skyline Tribe has agreed to facilitate the book club, and it's going to be really wonderful. She is planning to make it a really beautiful experience for everybody. Where you can come and kind of share your own thoughts and insights in the book, and or just kind of listen and partake, whatever will serve you. So, and that's Carol. I'm so excited that Carol's agreed to do that for us. So grab your copy of the book if you're interested. All right, I think that's all the announcements I have. Let me set this stuff down. And then you're probably wondering what this is about. So this is what I want to share with you today. A few of you, you know who you are, have shared with me that you suffer from chronic low back pain. And I share this a lot. I have been saying forever, oh, I need to make a video about that. Because I try to explain how to do it, and I think it's easier to just show you. I personally have not been suffering from back pain, but I still do this exercise quite regularly. I use it as an afternoon recharge. So instead of having a cup of coffee, I usually will lay on the ground and swing my feet up on the couch in my living room. And I usually use a timer, and I just chill out and do my gentle diaphragmatic breathing for about 5 to 10 minutes. But I know not everyone can or wants to get up and down off the floor. So I want to show you another way you can do this exercise. So if you have some kind of a basket, a laundry basket works really good, and then a few towels. And the pose is, I call it supine 90-90 or modified legs up the wall. You might have heard it called that before too. And the idea is to lie on your back, that's supine, facing upwards, and then to have a right angle at the knees and the hip joint. So how I would do this is sit on the side of the bed, put the laundry basket, on the bed, and then I would lie back and swing my feet up on the laundry basket and the towels, just like so. So that I have about a 90-degree angle under the knee and a 90-degree angle at the front of the hip joint. And this is the position we want to get in. And this position is really delightful because it takes all the pressure off the low back. And you can, of course, always adjust a little bit to get comfortable. If you need a little pillow under your head, a small pillow would be fine. You could also put a folded towel under your low back if that feels better to you. And then we bring the hands to the lower belly. And I usually close my eyes and just kind of take a time out from the day for a few minutes, maybe even up to 10 minutes or more. And I allow my attention to come into my body, clear my mind, and just breathe. Allowing my breath to come down into the lower abdominals and the lower back region. And the hands can be really helpful with this. If you've been in my yoga or Tai Chi classes, you know that using your hands to guide your breath can be a really powerful tool. It's also really helpful here. So I'm just feeling the movement of my body as I breathe with my hands on my lower abdomen. And just allowing my breath to slow down. Allowing each time I breathe out, my body to surrender to gravity a little more, letting go of tension in my hips and my lower back. And if you want to join me here for just a few moments, you could even do this sitting upright and just bring your attention into your breath, letting your breath sink down into your lower belly or lower back area. And if you're having back pain, I really recommend focusing on where you feel the discomfort and breathe softly, slowly into that place, as if your breath could gather the tension. And as you exhale, letting that tension go slowly, a little bit at a time, letting your back muscles relax. Perhaps thinking of it like a very subtle, gentle massage of the back muscles from the inside out. Allowing the weight of the thighs and hips to sink into the back of the hip sockets. Allowing the belly each time you exhale to sink a little deeper into your abdominal cavity. Allowing the lower back to relax a little more. Letting go of tension in the chest and neck as well. Soften the jaw and the face. Just releasing tension, relaxing into the earth. I recommend setting a timer for about 5 to 10 minutes to start. And then when you're ready to come out of it, moving slowly and mindfully, taking a little time to transition in a way that feels safe and comfortable to you, especially if you've been having some pain. Maybe give the knees a little hug, maybe lift the head. And when you're ready, just gently, slowly rolling to one side with the abdominals contracted, pulling the belly in. And then coming up mindfully. And of course, if you're sitting on the bed, you would be sitting on the side edge of the bed and you would swing your feet off the bed and give yourself a few moments sitting upright just to release and rise a little bit out of the hips again and plant your feet on the ground before trying to stand up. But this is Supine 9090 and it's easy to do. You probably have everything you need right at home. And again, if you want to make it easy on yourself and you can get up and down off the ground, you can just sit up against the couch and swing your feet over the side of the couch or a coffee table. And I hope this is helpful to you. If you use it and you enjoy it, or you have any thoughts for me on this exercise, please feel free to comment below the video. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.